Hello everyone, my name is Jillie Johnston. I am a life and worthiness coach and also friend of Amanda. Amanda is one of my best friends. So if you did the goal setting workshop, then my face and voice will be familiar because I did that. And I'm here to do the gratitude workshop as well. So speaking is something that I do for a living, and as we all know, right, really big, impactful moments and experiences in our life shape us and they inspire us. They push us to grow. They challenge us to learn and to evolve. And Amanda's death has done that for me and for so many others. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of this event and be here with all of you. So Amanda and I met in Peru. We volunteered together. We got to travel around Peru together. And she has just been a blessing in my life and continues to be a blessing in my life every day. And she is the reason why I am doing what I am doing. She gave me the courage to do what I'm doing as I witnessed her. So Amanda came up with something called Cherry Pit Minute. I remember the day that she called me and she was crying and she's like, Jillie, like I am experiencing gratitude and presence unlike ever before. And she told me how she was eating a cherry and she was sucking on a cherry pit, and it was a really mundane day and moment in her life, but all of a sudden she got this overwhelming sense of gratitude, of seeing beauty in the mundane experience of her life. And she had this vision, Cherry Pit Minute. She had this vision of creating something with this, of having people take a picture of what they were looking at for that minute, of being present and taking a picture and writing about their experience and submitting it. And really, her whole goal was to help people do what she did so beautifully, to see life, to experience life, to see the beauty in everyone and everything around them. And that was one of her greatest gifts. She had a gift of finding beauty everywhere. She had a gift of inspiring that in the people that she was around. And this sense of gratitude, this sense of awe, this sense of wonder. And that's what I want to talk about today. We will be going through the Cherry Pit Minute, and we also are going to be talking about gratitude and how do we find gratitude? How do we inspire gratitude within ourselves? How do we find gratitude when maybe grateful is not the first word that comes to mind about an experience or about your feeling? And so I want to use today of becoming present to gratitude, because we don't have to feel or imagine or be in a great spot in our life to be able to feel gratitude, right? It is a sensation. It comes from within. And so how can we have the tool in the toolbox in order to create that for ourselves? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So get ready for some gratitude up in here and just open your mind to it. So gratitude, I wrote down the definition, is a quality of being thankful and readiness to show appreciation for and return kindness. And so the quality, right, of being thankful. We can all be thankful, right? At every moment and every day, right? Thankful doesn't happen to us. Gratitude doesn't happen to us. And I think so many times we think that emotions happen to us like it's fleeting, right? Inspiration is fleeting or motivation is fleeting, when emotions are not fleeting, right? It is a choice. And that's what Amanda was talking about. Like seeing a parking lot and seeing a blade of grass growing through a crack in the pavement. That's a choice to see the life in that. That's the choice to see the beauty and the resilience in that. And through choice, through us choosing to see the beauty, through us choosing to see the gratitude, the growth, the experience, the lesson in a circumstance, is us creating that experience for ourselves. So we don't have to wait to be grateful. We don't have to wait for something good to happen to us to be grateful. We get to be grateful right here and right now by choosing to see something we are grateful for, by choosing to see the beauty. And so I'm going to take you through a visualization and exercise that will help bring that about. So I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. As long as you can, right? As long as you're not driving or, walking or doing whatever. And if you're doing that, that's okay. Just empty your mind and just be totally present to here and now. And so I invite you to take a long, slow, deep inhale. Feeling your weight supported on whatever you're sitting or walking on. Coming into this moment, feeling the temperature in this room, what it feels like to be here. And with every inhale, I want you just to sink more deeply into this moment. I want you to visualize someone that you are really grateful for. Someone that when you picture their face just brings up a sense of gratitude. I want you to imagine them sitting in front of you. What do they look like? What does seeing them, what does it bring up in you? What emotions begin to arise? I want you to think back to a moment where you had a really meaningful experience with that person. I want you to bring it up in your memory, and I want you to pretend like it's playing on a movie screen. And I want you to relive it. What happened? What was important about this experience? What did this experience give you? What did it bring to your life? Why are you grateful for this person? And as you feel the gratitude, I want you to see, how does gratitude feel in your body? What sensations come up? Where do you feel it, and how does it feel in your body? And I want you to name it, pay attention to it, be present to it. Hold it here. And this person sitting across from you, I want you to take their hands in your hands. I want you to look them in the eye. And I want you to tell them that you're grateful for them and why you are grateful for them. Give them that gift. And when you're done, I want you to watch them stand up from their chair, whatever they were sitting on, or if they were standing. I want you to watch them walk away. Walk away while leaving you with a sense and feeling of gratitude. Breathing into it, being present to it. Knowing that this is accessible whenever you need it. When you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. If this person is accessible, I want you to tell them. If this person isn't, then you can write them a letter, even if you can't deliver it. Putting that intentionality, putting those words and that gratitude out of you is still a very special experience. And so we think that something has to happen to us in order to feel grateful, when you just conjured that up in your mind. It was a memory. It was an experience, right? That you visualized and thought about and then created. Because it is not outside of ourselves, right? We don't have to wait for something to happen. We have all the power that we need through memories, through our mind, through imagination, through visualization to create exactly how we want to feel. And I encourage you to do that with gratitude as often as you can. And so now we're going to turn, so this was someone outside of us, right? That sparked gratitude for us. Now, we're going to do a different exercise. I want you to make a list, and I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to ask you to pause this in just a second, but I want you to make a list of everything that you have overcome in your life. Make a list of it. If you have to look at your life chronologically and list it out, I want you to list out everything that you've overcome. Every time you thought that you weren't going to make it and you did. Every piece of adversity, right? Breakup, loss, rejection, job loss, divorce, something that you thought about when you were little, not making a volleyball team, whatever it is, I want you to write out every single thing that you have overcome. And then pause this and then come back to me. Okay, so hopefully you did that, writing out an entire list of everything that you've overcome. And you can add to it, right? This is not set in stone. This is done in pen or pencil. So it can be added. Now I want you to go through and I want you to look at what has each of these experiences taught you. What did you learn about life? What did you learn about yourself? What was the lesson that was given to you through each of these experiences? And I don't want you to skip a single one. Okay? Not allowed to skip a single one. Go through and write out the lessons that you have learned from each of these experiences. Pause me and go. Amazing. So now I want you to just take a second and read over that list. You are a badass. You are amazing. You are so resilient. You are so strong. You are incredible. Incredible. And I want you to see it. Because too many times we don't give ourselves credit or recognition for what we've done, what we've overcome, who we've become, and how we are still standing. Not just standing, but we are thriving and we are doing the best that we can with what we have. And so I want you to look at this list, all right? I want you to put your hand over your heart and I want you to tell yourself, thank you. Thank you for overcoming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for your resilience. Because that is beautiful. And I want you to take this list and I want you to put it by your bedside. I want you to put it on your bathroom mirror. I want you to put it in your journal, anywhere that you will look at it on a frequent basis. And I want you to give yourself the gift of recognizing your power. And so place this somewhere special. And so now we're going to look at this moment right here, right now. And we are going to do a cherry pit minute together. So what this is you sit here, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open, right? If you're open, I want you to look around. I want you to take in your environment. If your eyes are closed, I want you to go inside. I want you to get present. I want you to feel your body, your mind, your existence for what it is right now. And we're going to take 60 seconds and we are just going to be as present as we possibly can in this moment right here. So go ahead and get comfortable. We're going for a minute in 3, 2, 1. I encourage you to write down your experience. I invite you to do this every day, not just when it's at sunset, not just when it's a beautiful moment, but also the times where you're feeling rushed or you're feeling stressed or you're feeling impatient. Those are the moments that we can challenge ourselves to find the beauty, because that is what Amanda did. That is how she lived her life. Beauty is everywhere. It is everywhere in every moment. We just have to force ourselves to choose it. If we want more of something in our life, we have to look for how it exists already. So to see more beauty, first find the beauty. If you want more gratitude, first find what you are grateful for right here and right now. I promise you, your list can go on and on and on. And so I invite you to find 3 things that you're grateful for. Before you go to bed, I want you to name 3 things that you're grateful for. And if you have a partner or a family, maybe you do this over dinner and it becomes a tradition. What are 3 things that you are grateful for? New every day. And see how many things you can say before you repeat yourself. I invite you to find Amanda's spirit and legacy as you do this. She lived to find the beauty. She lived in gratitude and joy, and that brought her happiness. Dream big, live authentically, and remember, be inspired by Amanda G. Thank you again. I am Jillie Johnston. You can find me at Jillie Johnston Coaching on Instagram, jilliejohnston.com, or friend me on Facebook, Jillie Johnston. Thank you, Amanda. We love you. We miss you every single day. And thank you for your spirit and your legacy living on in us. May we always make you proud.